Good afternoon and my Aeon Hapon. Welcome to our channel, Island Adventure PH. Hello, I'm Fred and my lovely wife's name is Sarah. Pleased to meet you all. Here is something to watch while I introduce you to our channel and bore you with my monologue. Our winters are quite long, so Sarah thought we should start making videos to keep from being bored and occupy my time. We will endeavor to learn to create content for our two families to watch, and a special hello to you guys. The purpose of our channel will be predominantly to keep our family and friends up to date on our goings-ons and experiences, plus promote our island of Bilaran in the Philippines. We are not here to compare, judge, debate, give opinions, and discuss the differences between the countries. There is already a number of great channels doing just that for your viewing pleasure. Our channel should inform, delight, and broaden in a positive manner the way of life, scenery, and culture for people to discover with a little humor thrown in. You are more than welcome to check us out and follow along our journey. By now, we all know about like, share, and subscribe. Enough said about that. Now, a bit of background of who we are. I was born in a city and raised on a small cow-calf operation in the country. I learned valuable lessons there and I still use in my life today. I graduated from high school, much to my amazement and my teachers. From there, I went on to a technical institute for commercial signwriting, which I did for 20 years. I thoroughly enjoyed it and actually miss it. In the mid-90s, with the advancement of vinyl sign-making computers, they took over the industry. It was cheap, fast, and business owners loved them. So I lost interest and had to move on. So I went back to school, and over 4 years, I served my apprenticeship and got my journeyman electricals ticket. I worked in the trade for 24 years. Residential, industrial, and the most fun was a service electrician in the commercial field. All I needed was a bag of tools, a van, and a cell phone. I met wonderful people and tried to solve their electrical problems. I am retired now and ready for the part of my journey in that part of life. Sarah was raised in a town and on their family farm, the best of both worlds. Learning the struggles incurred on the farm that everyone experiences has really developed her. She also got her high school diploma and proceeded to university and become a licensed teacher, a great accomplishment. Over the years, she has had many positions in different companies and currently works at Walmart. Sarah and I met on a dating site, and over the course of many months, we met and eventually got married, and we've been happily married for almost 4 years now. I sponsored Sarah here, and she is a permanent resident. And when I get back to the Philippines, she has to do the same for me. This will definitely make our travels back and forth much easier, as I am not a big fan of paperwork. So what you've been watching here is our subdivision where we reside. Approximately 170 homes, it's very hilly, and a cute little creek that flows through it. A big perk is that the village golf course that surrounds it is which I take full advantage of. Last week it was minus 28 and we got our first dump of snow, as you can see. Today it is plus 5 and melting. The great thing about Alberta here is if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes and it will change. As we go through the subdivision, you can see how calm and relaxed it is. Most here are snowbirds, which means they go somewhere warm for the winter months. California, Florida, Arizona, Costa Rica, Mexico, and many other destinations. Sarah and I will hopefully gain that status, and we are located approximately 20-minute drive from Drayton Valley, well known for its vast oil fields, forestry industry, and mixed farming. It is a small town, but it has all the amenities we require. Hardwares, restaurants, hospital, dentists, optometrists, groceries, and mechanical shops. There are plenty of retail shops and businesses to spend your hard-earned money on. So our cozy little place on the outskirts of the capital of Biloran, Naval, it has everything also, including colleges and a university. It has not yet been commercialized for tourism and is called the Provinces. Farming and fishing are the majority of occupations here. Touring around the island, there are numerous towns and villages of varying sizes called barangays. Each barangay holds its own festivals and celebrations in brightly decorated streets. Food is cooked on the streets and readily available to all. Striking up conversations with everyone is easy and interesting. Public transportation is handy and everywhere. Getting around is super easy and enjoyable. When Sarah first took me to the public market, it blew me away. Sights, smells, fruits, vegetables, pork, poultry, fish, and seafood of every variety and fresh daily. I mentioned that our house is small, so our plan is an addition of an office and 2 bedrooms. Guests from home and abroad are welcome to keep up the tradition of hospitality here. As it is winter here, our content will not generate much interest with our Canadian viewers. We've all been there, done that. But to our other audience, they can be informed, enlightened, and entertained on how we make our way through this frozen wasteland we call home. As you can imagine, there is a big learning curve between the 2 countries and cultures. What I've experienced there has really appealed to me. A simple, unfettered lifestyle. Favorite things are family, friends, and neighbors, plus the incredible weather. As anyone who has been there, the number one thing that stands out is its people, as it should. There are truly amazing people and culture. Come over and I'll show you. There is a wide variety of insects and reptiles to keep me going for years, much to the dismay of Sarah. It's the constant, it will bite, it will sting, or it'll kill you, as I discover these things daily. Beaches are everywhere, as to be expected for a country made up of 7,700 islands. What was surprising, when I jumped in the ocean, the water was warm. I was not expecting that. We are eager to get started, and anyone who knows me will laugh at my technical skills, because I don't have any. Thank heavens, Sarah is here to guide me through my struggles. The computer on more than one occasion has been close to being thrown out the window. The GoPro has more settings than a Chinese restaurant menu. I was kind of hoping it was like a smartphone, just point and click, but that wasn't to be. Good thing for YouTube tutorials. I have avoided the computer for decades, using it only for games, which suited me. The internet never really interested me because, as most people know, I already thought I knew everything. Sarah got us a video editing program for dummies. That's me. So as you've already guessed, my day is filled with practicing, deleting, and do-overs. Happy hours come earlier on these days. When YouTubers say a channel is time-consuming, take it from me, they are correct. On another note, we've been noticing other channels have been incorporating drone footage to enhance their clips. So silly me, I went out and bought a cheap one to practice on. I told Sarah I will definitely be crashing it repeatedly, so let's wreck the cheap one before we get an expensive one. Especially if my flying is anything like my quadding, I'm in trouble. The downside is that it has no features, has no range, and it has very few options. I'm getting used to the controls, which is huge. Some claim for the first few episodes, if you are nervous and uncomfortable in front of a camera, stay behind it. Good advice. That's what I'll do till I'm prepared to come out and do like a sit-down video where you guys can actually see me. I tip my hat to those that can publicly speak, deliver seemingly effortless videos consistently. The first one of everything is always the hardest. We'll get there and hopefully look back and laugh. A couple or 3 weeks we'll be past the novice stage of the game. So I hope you learn a bit about us. We are reaching the end of the clip, and now I wish to thank you for watching and putting up with 15 minutes of your life that you won't get back. Like they say in the movies, it's a wrap. See you on the next one. Okay, I'm going to turn around here. Start to head back home. Thank you very much for watching, and this is the end.